People, there is no time for a silly intro on this one, because BeamNG 0.27 is the biggest update. What in the Jesus Christ is that? It looks so goofy, what the hell? Let's see if we can get in. No, maybe from the back? Nice. Let's see, what does this do? There was legit no reason for it to explode. But anyways, let's not get bogged down. Cause you heard me right, this is the largest BeamNG update so far. And in this video, I'm gonna be trying to show you its main features. I say trying cause there is literally way too much stuff for me to cover in one video. This update was 2 years in the making, which is even more insane when you remember that 0.26 came out 3 months ago. Devs, do you have a time machine? Look at that. Road. Anyways, before we dive into the content, just bear in mind that what I'm playing right now is a pre-release version, so I need to disclose that things may be different in the final release. And I also need to disclose that you have to subscribe. Yeah, now what? The hell? Let's try to get in. I'm sorry guys. And with all the nonsense out of the way, let's start with the obvious. The new map. This is Johnson Valley, a brand new 10 square kilometer desert map, which is presumably inspired
by the real thing. Actually, it's almost a one-to-one replica of it, minus the dunes.
So on this map you'll find rock crawling. Oh my god. Yeah, this is definitely not the right vehicle for this. Also, don't worry, I am gonna cover all the new cars at the end. But for now, let's carry on with the map. If rock crawling isn't your thing, well, do not fear, because there are plenty dirt trails for you to rally on and dunes for you to jump over. But if you outright hate off-roading, come on. Well, I'm glad to tell you that this map is also perfect for top speedruns. I'll definitely cover everything in a separate video on this map, but in the meantime, just know that there's a very long highway. But if for some reason you don't like doing any of the things I just mentioned you can do in this map, don't worry, because you could always pull a Breaking Bad moment and cook some crystal meth. Oh, look at that! Is it one of those things? Maybe this one won't explode. Open up the back. Let's get in. I'm gonna turn it on now. This is just unfair. But you know what? Let's make the most out of this shitty situation and talk about graphics. Because yes, they are still improving them. We already got major graphics improvements in the previous update, and in 0.27, they just continue. First up, Bloom. You know what? I'm just gonna shut up now and let it speak for itself. Yeah, it is a pretty big difference. So I'm gonna leave him there, enjoying his brand new Bloom. And now I'm gonna quickly explain what it actually does. It produces a haze effect around really bright objects, and it does that to convey a sense of brightness that you just can't replicate from a normal screen. So this feature works great, for example, as we just saw with an explosion, making it look actually bright, and also with other stuff made of fire, like the sun. But it also works on your car. For example, headlights. Oh fuck, yeah, they're broken. If only I had a vehicle in pristine condition I could demonstrate this with. What? Ain't no way I express a wish and it becomes reality. Like and subscribe. Okay, we're still good. So, moment of truth. As you can see, they look pretty good, except for the fact that we have Bloom off. Huh, gotcha. Now take a look at it with Bloom on. You know what? I'm also gonna turn on the fog lights, hoping it doesn't explode, to demonstrate it even better. That was the wrong button, but this perfectly transitions us to the next new feature. New missions. To be precise, 35 new missions across 5 different maps, but this time it's a bit more exciting. We now have 2 new mission types: collection missions and evade missions. Just like the one I'm doing with taxes. Man, I always take these jokes way too far. Anyways, let's get back to graphics. Since we've gotten this far without it exploding, I'm gonna try driving it. Here we go, lads. This brings us on to the next graphical improvement, better motion blur. So as we all know, motion blur was first introduced in the previous update, and if you remember, I was pretty disappointed by the fact that we didn't have any radial blur, which meant that any spinning object, such as wheels, could not be blurred. Well, in this update, we still don't have radial blur, but we do have a placeholder. Right now we should have an Ibishu Covet coming straight towards us, and I think that is it. And let's see. There. So as you can see, the wheels are now blurred. Previously they weren't, it looked kinda jarring, but now that is fixed. So well, definitely a step in the right direction. Unfortunately, no, we still don't have radial blur. But the devs did actually tell me that this is a first implementation and hopefully we'll get more. Come on, devs. And now, this leaves us to vehicles. Starting with what I'm driving right now. So this bad boy, which, by the way, we've been driving since the beginning of this video. But anyways, this is the brand new Autobello Stambecco. And I love it. Look at that bloom, bloom. Yeah, this thing, I don't know if it's because it's Italian, so I resonate with it. I actually see things like this, where I go skiing. I've always wanted to drive one, so yeah, I'm really happy with this one. But yeah, it's a beast, like for off-roading, it's actually incredible. The only thing is, it's not that fast, which is where this comes in. This is the Dune Kicker. So this is one of the 2 new vehicles from the SP brand. Oh yeah, this thing is proper quick. I was about to pigeon moment. So I know I showed you only one configuration from the Stambecco, and that's because in this update we got not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 5.5 new cars. Look at the bloom, look at the bloom. Nice. Well, this thing, it is great on the sand, but it kinda sucks on rocks, which is where this comes in. This is the SB Rock Basher, and its light bar is brighter than your future. And yeah, this boy can climb. Yes, I do kinda suck, but yeah, it makes climbing look so easy. It's insane. Now watch me as I tip it over. As predicted. But you know what? Mr. Autobello has more. Am I missing something? It's just a pick of— Whoa, what the fuck? This is the Autobello buggy. And it's pretty good. So this boy is air-cooled, based on suspension from the 60s. And you can tell, oh my god. Yeah. And yeah, it's quite fun to bust around this new map. What? But now, there's only one vehicle left to check out. Kanye? Is that you?
Hello, a funny Italian man. And you may know I have been canceled again in these recent times. And unfortunately, everything related to me is canceled as well. Which would explain why my car keeps exploding in front of you goofy ass. But a funny Italian man, you shouldn't be here with me. You are now canceled. At least for now.
Whoa! Oh. I'm good. And this is the Wydra ATV. So since it has 8 wheels and it's baby blue, it shouldn't be cancelled. Right, I am actually quite scared to turn it on. But we are lucky because this thing is amphibious. Why is it still on fire? Alright, we got a new one, but as you can see, it isn't that fast. At this point, I'm pretty sure swimming would actually be faster. Hopefully when I make the dedicated video on this one, Kanye won't be cancelled anymore, so I can show you all the other configurations.